They'll run down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Black Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
They'll run it from the gun. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Maffa. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pull down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Klubnik. Oh, he makes the catch. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So the Army Black Knights offense will go to work for the 1st time today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now on the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Here comes the option. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Goes to the option. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the move, it's Brown. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The stiff arm, and now he's got room. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. They'll run it to the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the air. It's Klubnik. Makes his connection. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The offense set for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes 2nd and 10. Gonna run it, it's Maffa. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll run the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. The option look. The Black Knights pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Black Knights are threatening in the red zone. On the option. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. And he could not get loose on the run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Army!
And how about the dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack? This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows in these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisiana Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running back goes in motion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. It's caught downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion like they'll throw them right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They'll go back to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Maffa. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Power football with the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Back to throw, it's Daly. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. The Black Knights have a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now they're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. They're trying to get to it. Going to try to get it himself. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wide open downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Black Knights have moved it inside the 20. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Back to throw, it's Daly. Getting some heat. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The quick out. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Good, disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation. They use their speed to get to the QB.
The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line, and the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to beat the D deep. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Now from inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. It's complete on the right side. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He caught it. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. The give to the big fullback. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Now on 2nd down and short. Now on the option. Shows him the stiff arm. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reading the option, it's Daly. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here comes the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Took a shot as he threw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Maffa. Thrust that arm out. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. The play action fake. And they got him for the sack.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
When you got third and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Clemson will send the punt team out. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Running the option. It's Daly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up. Give to the big fullback. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Offense getting set for first down. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. He's going to fire deep. He's got it down the right side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 8 over Louisiana Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Offense gets set for second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Goes to the option. At the 40, there he goes. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the break. Wants to throw. It's Daly. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. He's going to pass. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It's now second down after the short completion. Second down. He's looking to throw. Uncorks it. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a fourth and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. He'll do it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the returner goes down. 1st down here for the offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. To throw, it's Daly. It's on target and complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's short. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run the option. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down and 10th coming. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Right back to it. Still on his feet at the 45. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. And the punishment has been extended. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. I mean, he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That last drive was promising. promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants a big play here late. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
He'll just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Daly. Working that left side now. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the grab. It's short. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This is